You ever get that sinking feeling that you're halfway to work, something's off? You look in your pocket, you look around, and you realize you left your freaking phone on the counter. And you started a 4-day trip, no phone, no messages, no calls, no contact whatsoever, right? None.
Dude, you know that is like the worst feeling. Like if you are, when I'm driving into work and I'm like, and we've both done this, and you know, you get so far down the road and you're like, do I have time to turn around?
Shoot,
Can I do this?
You're starting to wonder if you can turn around and do 100 miles an hour back to get that damn thing, right? You're not to mention though, the instant meltdown, right? You're like meltdown, 3, 2, 1. Ah!
Yeah,
right. Stupid. I'm dumb.
Yeah,
you
beat yourself names. I'm thinking. How many police run did I see?
Right.
Like, how fast can I actually drive back? Like, there's like, can I make it through security? Can I be able to park? You know,
how many times have you called yourself stupid inside that car?
Oh yeah,
dumbass. Right. You start using all these descriptive words.
It's the worst
about yourself.
It's the worst because you've got to like now like if you can't go back. You've now got to figure out, okay, alternate. I got to now use another crew member's phone, and I've got to find, call my wife and find out, hey, I don't have my phone. I'll be using this phone. I'm offline for a little while, but I know that if I let you lose my phone or don't have it with me, I have like my iPad with me so I can get text through that, and I got my computer and stuff like that. But I mean, if you don't have another device like G.
No, shut up. So we keep it. It's funny though, issues. Right? But at 37,000 feet, we'll keep it together. But when you realize you left that damn phone on the counter,
oh yeah,
how mad are you? I mean, 4-day trip. Think about that. 4 days. Okay? We're going to talk about the weather and everything else, how that affects. But on the 4 days, you have nothing to do too, even on your downtime. You can't even. You just like, okay, I'm going to call home. Can't do it.
G can't do the TikTok scroll.
No, I don't do no damn TikTok scroll. TikTok my ass. I don't do no TikTok
for
scroll.
Only girls.
No. What the hell are you talking about? You just like throwing shit in there. For only girls. What is for only girls anyway? You just make some kind of shit up. For only girls.
Porn. Poor
I'm
G.
talking about your schedule.
He's disconnected.
I'm talking about your schedule, and you're talking about porn.
No, I'm talking about you.
No, not me. I don't know. You ain't talking about me with porn. That ain't me.
Anyhow, yeah, it sucks.
You're killing me, man.
It totally sucks, man, if you don't have your phone.
No, I mean, that's where they don't understand, too, is that just in a normal day, say that something goes wrong with your flight.
Right.
We got a list. There's so many things that we have to do with that phone. Get a hold of scheduling, even if you have to contact your crew, because sometimes your crew went somewhere else.
Right. I mean, it's just, it's unnerving for today where you don't have that phone and, everybody out there can relate.
I always think of the meltdown inside the car. That's the worst.
Oh yeah. Well, it is funny though, because we all do that whole, like, do I have enough time to go back?
You left your ID.
Can I get this done? Can I not?
Like your required duty items.
Yeah.
Yeah. That moment. But I think the phone's the worst. Yeah. I think it's the worst. And we just went through this whole weather thing.
Oh yeah.
So that really, I mean, that would have been the perfect example, because you're going through there. First of all, the weather was horrible driving in, right? Yeah. Okay. You go through the snow and you got to have some kind of communication.
Right. I mean, the whole, like the weather thing, when you throw that into it, it's like, you're not going back. Like if I can get to work and get in there,
you're happy just to get.
You're thinking about get to point A to point B, right?
Right.
Yeah, I'm not going back.
Arrive alive. Yeah. Remember that one?
Yeah, arrive alive.
That's the way I look at it in the wintertime in Ohio. Right. If I can get my ass to the happiest moment is pulling into the parking lot.
Oh hell yeah!
Because those whiteout drives are unbelievable, unfreaking believable.
Yeah, but you need to be prepared, right?
Shit. Okay. Now, I was going to tell you about that too. So last week, we were out in the parking lot, or out in your driveway,
Right.
and we had to go scoop off the snow, and I was out there with my little
He had
snow
his
brush.
little tiny brush.
Yeah, and you come
And I'm
out there
like-
with the tool time Tim,
I come
this
out,
big ass brush,
snap,
snap,
my transformer
pushing
snow
the
brush.
snow across
pushing
there.
it across.
He's like, yeah,
he's
know,
brushing it
this
off.
is what you gotta have.
He has snow in his face.
Yeah, it's like this commercial out in front of me, you know, and you know when you get that person that all they do is like, yeah, I've got the best of this, and you've got that little bitty ass brush, and I hear what you really need to do is get this, G. And let me tell you something, I did.
You got it.
You did. I went out and got this. This is 61-inch rain. It was like a rain. What is that?
I don't know what the brand
That
it was.
Rain-X brush.
Oh.
So it has a pivoting head. It's like wide, so it's got a huge ass scoop.
It's
And it'll clean your car off fast.
I'm telling you, these are like investments people need to like be like.
It's gotta be in your
these
car.
should be in your car. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm thinking like, you know, all these young ladies or smaller people that
Yeah.
can't reach across their car. This is the thing that you need. Like my wife has one in her car. She has a shovel in the back of her car. She has all these different, like all the stuff that you need.
It's like the best
like-
23, 24 bucks you'll ever spend for
Exactly.
the winter time. So we put this stuff in our trunk because we know, listen, put your brush in the trunk, because if you don't, you put it in the freaking, the driver or passenger side. As soon as you open up, all that damn snow goes into your freaking car.
And where are you sitting when you get done?
In that freaking snow pile.
In that snow pile
right?
in your seat.
Yeah, exactly. Your ass is wet all the way home. So you put it in the back, and then you're able to get all this shit off. But I also, last year, I got a jumper because of you too. So I am never, ever not going to have a jumper in my car in the wintertime, because
Yeah.
my ass is not going to sit out in that parking lot
They're
freezing
awesome.
my ass off when I got a dead battery.
Dude.
Because
nobody wants a dead battery in the winter. That's what I went through last year.
It was
I mean,
so damn cold.
-4 degrees.
Yeah.
And I was my car was like having battery problems. And it was brutal. I mean, it was even tough to get the jumper to start my car because the battery was, you know, had to like warm up the battery just to get that going because it was so cold. And you don't want to be in those situations because it could be deadly.
No, it's
actually.
horrible, because I've helped people, and you pop the hood and they got this generic ass battery. Now, if you're living up north, you better have a cold start.
Yeah.
I mean, because your car's not gonna. You'll go 4 days, you'll come back, that damn thing will be dead.
Yeah. You
You'll
need
have
to be
that little
prepared,
generic battery in there. You're not going anywhere.
prepared for the conditions.
Yeah. So
And,
I've got the jumper, got the boots. I got
yeah.
gloves. You got one of those. You got one of those like little cones things.
Yeah, I got is one of these like devices that are like these. It's a magnetic little beacon that snaps onto the car.
Yeah.
And you could turn it on. It's rechargeable. Comes in a little set of 4. I got it on Amazon, and it can like do all these, like it can like strobe, it can do SOS, it can do all kinds of stuff. But they see you for a long way because it's super bright. It's LED, all that stuff. Highly recommend. I got that in my wife and mine car. But it's like you definitely got to be prepared when you're out there in these conditions.
One more thing that I learned about this: shoot you know the metal latch.
Yeah.
Okay, shoot WD-40 on the metal latch.
Yeah, just to keep it from icing over.
Yeah, won't ice over. I mean,
Yeah.
especially when you're unlocking your doors.
Yeah.
It's key fob. It won't do shit.
I don't have locks on my door.
I know, but I'm saying on the well,
I don't have locks on my door.
everybody else that has a normal fucking car. Excuse my language.
just
Everybody
saying.
else that has a normal car, take WD-40,
Right,
spray it in the little bitty metal part. And other than Shawn, who has the abnormal car, right? He has that one high-tech car.
Yeah.
It probably's got a heating unit inside the locking
it
mechanism.
probably does. Who knows?
Just shoot WD-40 in there.
Yeah,
Don't-
no, that's a good tip though. I used to do that on all my cars just because it was like you don't want that to. I've had it froze up. like
so
that
you're
before.
confirming
Yeah,
that I'm giving you a good tip?
absolutely.
Well, I got another thing to confirm
What's
about.
that?
Okay. So, well, actually, first of all, remember last week?
Yeah, I remember last week.
Okay. Good memory, right?
Mm-hmm.
You referenced me as being a
Arrogant ass.
arrogant ass. That's what you did.
Wait. First of all, I didn't reference.
No, you did.
This is somebody that randomly was talking
But
to me
you brought
and
it-
said, I remembered, and I thought it was relevant to bring this to you.
Yeah, but you still brought it. You still brought that shit to me, right? And
I
you
brought it.
referenced me as an arrogant ass.
Okay.
So, I was talking to somebody on the plane the other day,
Mhm.
and they were laughing whenever they heard this, and they were like, well, remember when Shawn was a supervisor? I said, oh, yeah, Shawn was a supervisor. Y'all remember this one. So he went from being one of us, right?
To a supervisor,
To a
doing my job.
Listen, doing my job.
I put that other hat on.
Yeah, you put
Put
the
it
other hat
on.
on. So she said when he went in there, that story about what you did with his policies and procedures book. So he had this policies and procedure book. He tabbed it. He color-coded tabbed it because he's a little bit anal about certain things.
I'm prepared.
Anal. So anyway, he has that. He has a ruler and a quarter because he does his job very thorough.
Right.
And they were telling me about this, and I went down there, and he was up in the concourse, and I took his policies and procedures book off of his desk, and I took it out of there. He comes out in the crew room. Where's Miller at? I know he took my shit. Where's
Miller? I know it. But first of all, you're telling the story, and I'm thinking about this. I'm like, who is the arrogant ass in the story?
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. So after all this, I said, as a supervisor, not today,
Right.
because the opinion of you's completely changed again.
Right.
You went from all, nothing, all, changing to the hats. But I said, as a supervisor, in 2 words, how would you describe Shawn? You know what she said?
Mm-mm.
Arrogant ass. Arrogant ass. There's your confirmation.
Yeah.
Now we're 2 arrogant asses.
Hey, we were probably at that stage in our life.
So since we had that conversation that Shawn's an arrogant ass,
okay, press
what
on.
have you been doing this week, you arrogant ass? I like saying that.
What have I been doing?
That's like my new favorite saying.
Right.
Shawn, arrogant ass. Go ahead.
So what I have been doing is I forgot to tell you a story last week. That was
Wait a minute. Wait.
Yeah, right.
You forgot.
I forgot.
I'll get this marked. He forgot
I forgot a story.
So you know what that means?
What's that?
Your ass is old.
Yeah, your ass is old too. But anyhow, we were doing this. I went to Japan and I had that. We went out for sushi and stuff, and I was actually all like geared up for this. I wanted sushi so bad because I'm like, it's got to be the best because we're in Japan, right?
Yeah, you got to.
When in Rome, do what Romans do, right? So Japan,
sushi.
Some sushi. So we went this 3 guys. We get there, we get to this place, and it's like all pretty high tech. Like they have these like computer screens. You order, and I'm telling you, as soon as you like hit order, boom, like seconds, minute maybe, boom. There's like a conveyor belt. Zip,
like instant sushi.
And then the sushi just comes right there.
That's crazy.
And you pull it down, start eating it. So we all decided, I'm just randomly ordering things because there's lots of stuff on there you don't really recognize, right? So I'm ordering things. And so we decided to get this special. And all of us get this special. That's 4. I'm gonna post this picture so you can see it. But these is like 4 normal, the Gary sushi that has like the piece of fish across it. And then there's one that has this like, nori paper. And then it has like something on top of it. Normally it's like a fish eggs, whatever.
Yeah.
But this one, it looks like brains.
Brains.
Yeah. It looks like brains. It's like moving. So all of us are like,
you
going to eat that?
Yeah.
Like, you know what that is? I don't know what that is. I don't know. You know if you're going to eat that?
Everybody's got to eat it.
Right. Well, we're just trying to figure it out.
Yeah, but
I was looking for Mikey.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. But
at this point, you're all in.
So anyways, I said, I'll try it. So I grabbed it and,
right.
I bite it and I'm like, tastes kind of creamy, milky, the whole 9 yards. I'm like, it's not that bad. Like
Did it tastes like anything you had in your mouth before?
No.
Okay.
And so I put this, thing and finish eating it. And I'm like, it's not bad. So we're all like, it's not bad, whatever. So next day I go to the interpreter on our crew and I'm like, hey, we ate the sushi and I don't know what the sushi is. Can you tell me what this is? So I show her the picture and she looks at it and she looks at me and she's like, that's sperm. I'm like, what?
Are you kidding me?
She goes, that's sperm. I'm like, no. I go,
You had
that's
sperm in your mouth
that
from
looks
a fish?
that looks brains. And she's like, no, that's sperm.
You have
So then she like Googles the thing and she pulls it up and sure enough, it's fucking fish sperm.
Okay, first of all, there's so many questions. Who does that? Whose job is that? Whose job?
I don't know, dude.
I mean,
I'm like, listen, I'm like in shock here. I'm like, I feel violated, first of all. I'm thinking, yesterday I was a virgin.
I'm now looking
today
at you differently. I'm looking at you completely differently.
And to go to the job,
Right.
I'm like, who sits around like
You have to check that box now. Have you ever had fish sperm in your mouth?
me?
Get your hand
First of all,
up.
why does it have to be in my mouth?
It
Does
was.
have you had
Well, you're the
fish
one that
for-
said it was like creamy white thing in your mouth.
it was so,
Nobody. It's on video.
dude. It
You
was
seen it?
awful. I was in total shock. But then I'm starting to think about the whole thing. I'm thinking, like, whose job is it to
That's
go
what I'm
around
saying.
jacking off fish?
Who gets that
Like,
job?
who does that?
Yeah. Did you go to college?
like what? Like, how do they get this sperm out of the fish? Like, what's this process? Anyhow, it was crazy, man.
all to bring to you the experience.
Yeah,
Sperm.
yeah. I'm gonna tell you right now, I will be Googling and picture from now on.
You know, I'm like, I feel like I want to pause for a moment, right? I want to take a moment,
So
take
what I
all
did
this
do-
in.
So what I did do is I went to the rest of the crew, the other guys, and I'm like, hey, guess what, guys? You know that
I've
thing
had
that
sperm in my mouth.
No, they had it too.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
it's a whole group
so
of-
I'm like, hey, did you? This is what we ate, and all of them are like, you didn't need to tell me that. You didn't have to tell me that.
Could you imagine? They come to the back and you went like this. Hey, listen, man, don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. Listen, whatever happens in Japan stays in Japan.
Yeah.
Right?
Dude, evidently, this is like some type
It's
of
like
delicacy or something
nobody.
like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you, one of the speakers said one of the funniest things in the world. I mean, and this is, I'm not trying to offend anybody, but she goes, Japanese don't eat that. No Japanese eat that. And I'm like, I ordered in a Japanese restaurant. She's like, that had to be Chinese. Chinese eats everything but tables and chairs. I was like, what the fuck?
I'm
She
just
goes, anything with 4 legs still eat, not tables and
I
chairs.
could just see you at a table though. They're like, excuse me, what is this? Fish sperm.
No, it wasn't that way. It wasn't that way. You got it all wrong. Anyhow, the other part about it.
Oh, I am so gonna have fun with this one. Go ahead.
So you had to fly through the storm, but I had to drive through the storm, and we were like, we drove in before the storm hit, and then we had to drive when the storm already had hit, and it was nothing but like an ice rink coming back. I mean, it was crazy, dude. One of my big things, and this is like gets under my skin, like, I have this new car, right?
Yeah.
And so my wife normally will drive because she loves to drive. Like, that's her thing. And I like to sleep. So I'm like, oh, this is a good combination, right? But she doesn't like to take care of my car. And so she likes to get right up behind those big old semis and like ride their butt. And I'm thinking, this is Chip City. Why are you trying to get like it's all flying? Salt,
big
rocks, all
rocks,
that stuff.
everything,
Like,
especially with the salt, man.
I'm like, what the hell?
It's like all you hear is like your pelleting.
I'm like, are you not from the north? Like, this happens all the time.
Why are you mad at me?
Yeah, like we got in this big confrontation about this whole thing, but it was like driving back in that stuff was like a bear. Like, it was unbelievable. But we took it like we were easily driving back all the way across, probably 5 to 10 miles under the speed limit the whole way.
Well, shit. Even coming back from the airport, I mean, the snow was like powder.
Yeah,
it was blowing all over the place. I mean, when I got back to the house from this,
yeah,
there's probably 11 inches of snow on the driveway.
Oh yeah,
couldn't get my ass in. I had to park it. I don't want to say park because I didn't park. I had to pull in. I got stuck There's
Oh,
a
no.
difference between getting parked and stuck.
Yeah,
You're not
stuck.
moving. So then you trek all the way up to the house, get the snowblower, throw all your shit on, go back outside.
And the
it's-
shovel.
Yeah, but it's not exactly a Campbell soup moment,
No,
right?
dude.
Because the shit's blowing on your face because that powder is blowing everywhere.
And it's so cold.
It's so freaking
It's
freezing
so
cold,
Like,
right?
you got to be covering your ears. I went out in it. My ears were like, I was out there like 30 seconds that seemed just to scrape off the car. And I thought my ears were going to fall off. I mean, they were like tingling and everything. I was like,
I sent you a picture of me, man. I was wrapped up.
Oh, that's who that was?
Oh, yeah, funny. Yeah.
I honestly didn't know who it was.
Well,
I
no
was like, what
shit,
is
you
this
couldn't
picture?
see
I'm like,
anything from me. I was
it was
covered.
just like the abominable snowman.
Yeah, exactly. I was completely covered. My ass was completely covered. I was out in that shit. And it took me, like I said, like 2 hours to get the driveway cleared off. Because it took me another half hour, 45 minutes to get the damn car. I had to shovel underneath the car just to get the car back up to
brutal.
So not even 2 hours later, I'm doing the shit all over again.
Same thing happened to us. So we drove back into Ohio. And when I get here, like I'm in an HOA that they're supposed to plow. Well, they plow my driveway, but then they plow the street and block my whole entire front of my driveway. So I had like a 2-foot pile of snow that I couldn't get in. So I had to pull up and I was like, let me out of the car. So I had to go get the blower and a shovel just to like shovel out the driveway just so we didn't get stuck because I'm a smart person like that. But anyhow,
Fish sperm.
the freaking drive was the whole thing was bad.
You know something? There was a little funny one I seen though. SpongeBob had a little video. He actually was having fun with this storm. He jumped into a storm cloud. I love SpongeBob.
Yeah.
I mean, he's so funny. But they named us Snail Gary.
Gary. Appropriate.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It should have been like a swordfish.
No,
it should have been like a damn
I was
swordfish.
thinking more like jelly.
Strong, big. You see how we're not talking the same thing? Right? Me and you are not even on the
in
same
reality,
page.
it should have been he should have been like a flying fish because you're always flying, dude.
Yeah, a swordfish though, stronger. Not just strong. But anyway,
you're thinking strong. I'm thinking like The Job. You're
I'm
always
thinking
flying,
strong and cutting through water, barreling after something. Yeah, no, I'm thinking a lot.
Remember that arrogant ass
Shut
thing
up.
I was talking about?
It's better than a snail. But I like Gary Snail. He's pretty funny. But
SpongeBob.
They were doing these voiceovers. This was the part that was funny.
Yeah, I love like SpongeBob is so funny though, man.
Yeah.
Like that new movie that's out. I want to see the movie. You probably won't catch me going to the movie to see it. I feel like uncomfortable. Here's a 60-year-old man going to a SpongeBob movie.
Yeah, like they're taking pictures
But
of
when
you.
it gets to so I can watch it in
Predator.
the house, I'll watch it.
But they were doing these voiceovers, and it's amazing how these guys, when you look at them, you're like SpongeBob's voice coming out. They don't look like that. I mean, but it is funny watching these guys do these voiceovers.
Yeah.
And all I could think about was during our time, some of the most iconic voices, James Earl Jones.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, his was
Mufasa.
Darth Vader first.
Darth Vader first, right?
And then Mufasa.
Right.
Right? Simba.
I am your father.
Simba.
Yeah.
Right? He had that same deep thing as Simba.
I mean, those voices are like so distinguishable. You know, all of them that instantaneous you hear it, it's like you know exactly who it is.
I didn't know that Sean Connery though that he turned down that role. Did you?
For Mufasa.
Yeah.
No, yeah. In fact, I did know that. Yeah. And
I did not.
There's a lot of like stars and stuff that have like passed up these big famous ones. One of them was like I think was Madonna. She wanted to be like
a
she didn't
virgin?
want. No, she that she was, but she was offered. I think they were thinking her being like Stars Born, and they didn't. She turned it down.
No,
but
one I was thinking of Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
Anything that he does,
he's got a
good.
golden voice, dude.
Yeah. I mean, Shawshank Redemption, when he narrated that was incredible.
Yeah.
That was
he
incredible.
I mean, all these commercials and stuff he does, like anytime, it doesn't matter. Didn't he do like the intro to a Super Bowl too one time? I thought he did. But I mean, anytime you hear his voice, it's like.
You listen to the whole thing.
Yeah.
Bruce Almighty.
Yeah.
When he played the voice of God.
Right.
That was perfect, man.
Yeah.
I loved him. And it was kind of cool at the end of it with the mop and how he's cleaning everything up.
He has a great voice. I mean, no matter how you look at it, I mean, there's certain people like, you know, he's also like, he plays a bunch of different characters, but he couldn't be like a SpongeBob character. Like you couldn't, like, I don't see him being another character in that. Maybe it's some like unknown animated person you could put
He's
it
got
with.
a cool narrating voice.
Yeah, he's got a very cool narrating
but
voice.
but when he played God, I mean, that was so funny. But speaking of God, did you see the video of that Russian dude? So they got like 10 feet of fresh snow that drops in this area, and this guy goes to the top of his apartment complex, 5 stories up, jumps out, does a backflip into this big pile of snow.
Dude,
you're on your way to seeing the Lord.
Stupid.
I mean, do you ever watch some of these videos? A lot of these Russians do a lot of these crazy ass videos.
Crazy Ivan.
Oh yeah, Red Dawn.
Yeah, Crazy Ivan. Listen, I would never ever even think of doing that. I mean, like, imagine that guy flying into the snow and like there's a fence.
Yeah, impaled.
Boom.
And God knows where.
Yeah.
Right?
Or there's a rock.
Or
some kid left his bike.
Yeah.
Snowed over.
You're going to see the
like,
Lord.
Stupid. It's just
on
like,
your way to see the Lord. But they do the other thing. They go on a frozen lake and they cut a hole in the lake just to jump their ass in it. And then do what? Jump out and go,
yeah. Shrinkage.
Dumb.
Massive shrinkage.
Dumb. See, another dumb thing was that what was his name? That Mac Hollins, that receiver for the Patriots?
Patriots,
yeah. The Patriots receiver. He walks in the AFC Championship. Out of all the characters, okay, all the characters, the Warriors was one of my favorite movies back then.
The Warriors.
The Warriors was cool.
How many times have you seen the Warriors?
Tons.
Like, I mean, like
Swan.
It seemed like all of you, like over and over, we watched this movie over and over and over.
But
that was the most famous one.
You had some bad ass. Yeah, Cyrus was the big head guy, but you had
he was the head guy of the Roofs.
Yeah, but Roofs, baby. But you you had the Warriors, you had the baseball Furies, right? You pick
the leader
of the Orphans. Echo.
Warriors.
The most slimy, scummy individual in the whole damn movie. That voice, if you watch the movie, you're like I wanted to shoot him in the movie.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You want to shoot him because his voice was so annoying.
Yeah.
So he walks in and does this on TV, but damn did he get play.
Yeah.
Dude was smart though. I mean, he got play out of it.
He came in, he looked at it and everything. He didn't do good with the clinking of the bottles, but he
got good play out of it.
He got a lot of play.
He got a lot of play out of it. Now, he only had 2 receptions for 51 yards.
So
I know
he got
they
got
still
exactly
won.
what he wanted. They won.
I know they still won.
They're going to Super Bowl.
It's being replayed, and we're talking about the shit now.
Yeah.
But
what's he going to show up to the Super Bowl?
But the damn
doing?
Orphans, Shawn. I mean, come on.
So what's he going to do to the Super Bowl?
Baseball Fury.
Baseball.
He come in all painted up.
Yeah,
with a baseball
the baseball Furies. They don't say anything.
I know.
Like they were like
silent.
Mute.
Maybe he'll do better.
He did do better. He won.
Yeah, he was two catches for 51 yards.
It's all good.
You can always do better.
Yeah.
Better movie that they're showing is that new one, Shelter, with Jason Statham. That one's gonna be bad. That's gonna be a bad freaking.
Jason is like the ultimate right now, like superhero, fighter, like action guy right now. I mean, my only problem with Jason right now is that like all his movies are becoming very repetitive. It's
watch them?
Same question. Yeah. We watch them because I'm always, I love like he has great one-liners in there. He's always like, and he's always like the guy that everybody underestimates.
Yeah.
Don't see coming, that type of thing. So yeah, it's awesome. I mean, it's super cool, but he plays that character over and over. Yeah. So,
and we'll still watch.
But we'll watch it.
I mean, because that one, he plays that. It's some kind of elite operative or something like that. His character reminds me of like how Denzel plays the Equalizer. He's a bad dude that plays good or does good for people.
Yeah.
But he's one bad dude.
Oh yeah. I'm with you that the whole exact, like Jason in this movie, he's supposedly like he living in a lighthouse and the girl like finds him out there and wondering what it is, and she kind of pokes her nose in the wrong place and he gets revealed and everybody's out after him and all that stuff and blah, blah, blah. I don't know the movie because we haven't seen it, but it looks cool.
Other thing too, and you always notice in these action movies, they're always driving standard transmission cars,
Man.
right? They're clutch. I mean, everything's a clutch.
Yeah.
Did you drive a clutch?
Dude, grew up on it. Like every car, my first car was a clutch. My first car was a Toyota Supra.
No way.
Celica Supra.
Really?
Yeah.
But what'd you learn how to drive on?
I learned how to drive on this big ass vans. You remember those big old vans? They're like those extension vans, like everything. It was so old, dude, that the player, this is what makes it so old. The player in it, the radio player, was an 8-track.
Oh, I love fucking 8-tracks. I do, man. You guys would never understand 8-track.
I could literally see like the box that we had on the floor in the van right there with the Steely Dan 8-track in there. You pop in.
Most depressing moment is when you know that you pulled the 8-track out
and the tape comes
and the whole tape
out.
is stuck. You're like, damn. But if you could rewind it.
Cassettes were the same way too.
Right?
Yeah.
You could rewind it.
Yeah. All those little tricks. Yeah.
I love that. But the best thing about those was the 3 on the tree.
3 on the tree, man. Like learning how to do that. Like the most, like nervous part about shifting and stuff and learn how to do clutch because we all grinded a clutch, once or twice in our life. But as you're learning, is that rolling back.
Oh, shit. You're in the rear view mirror looking, and it's always that one person
in panic
right up on your ass.
Right
up on your ass.
And you're like,
you can't even see him.
Why did you literally want to be on your window going like, get back,
right
back up,
exactly. Yeah, and you're looking at him because all you can see is their eyeballs,
right?
Because they're so close to the back of your car.
Yeah,
and you're thinking of
the breath on the back of your window.
And if you guys 3 on the tree clutches, you're going to get some roll.
Right.
You're going to get some roll.
Dude, it was nerve wracking. I mean, that was the one thing when you had a clutch, everybody was like always concerned about rolling back.
Right.
Yeah.
I had this Ford Ranger 100. It was 3 speed on the tree. I was stuck on this hill and this dude was right behind me. And I'm like, damn, right behind me. And that clutch rolled.
Right.
And I got so nervous. I dropped that thing in second and I hit the gas and man, have you ever smoked them?
Oh yeah.
I mean, when you smoke your tires, that thing was like spinning. I was getting posy. It was like smoke was coming up. It was this big white cloud of smoke.
It's that pop that clutch thing that you never even hear that term anymore.
Stay
right?
off my ass, smoke.
Right. But you never hear that term anymore because like everything's automatic now.
No, I've got actually a 6-speed Honda Civic. They don't make a lot of these anymore.
Yeah.
So a 6-speed Honda Civic Sport. And the amazing thing about this, you know what it is? You get in first, you're on a hill. It doesn't roll, Shawn.
That's unbelievable.
It doesn't roll.
That's
it
awesome.
just sits in from first. It has a mechanism that keeps it there.
Keeps it in,
and then you
they solved the problem of rolling panic.
Yeah.
The rolling panic of clutch.
Yeah, they don't ever have to worry. Well, they don't have that many standards anymore.
Nobody's making them.
No.
Honestly, like you have to special order them to get them that way.
Yeah.
If you want those, but a lot of people don't do that.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. I mean, especially when you're in town driving. But man, I still love driving a clutch.
Yeah,
I do. I love that. The other thing too is I seen this guy. Have you ever heard of this guy named James Howe?
James Howe.
Yeah.
No. Who's James Howe?
James Howe with Bitcoin.
Oh, that guy that lost the Bitcoin.
Yeah, well, it was a story with Bitcoin.
Right. He was mining for Bitcoin.
Yeah. No, that was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I actually looked at, me, Mr. Computer Geek. I was like interested in like, how do you mine for this stuff? Like when all that Bitcoin and all that, currency came out, I was like, I'm interested because I want to know about it and stuff. And I started reading into them. Like there was all these, like they were advertising, buy these different drives and servers and you could do this and it will mine for, I didn't quite understand the concept, but evidently this guy had mined 75,000 Bitcoins or something like that.
No, it's like 7,500 to 8,000 of these Bitcoins, but it was at the very beginning of all this.
Yeah.
And he had because back then, I don't know if they still do it now. I'm not exactly sure, but when I was reading it, they have like a key code.
Yeah, I think like all the key codes, like what they're talking about is the key code, just like to your same thing to get into
Like
your bank.
ownership.
And no, it's like, but it's the same thing, like getting access to your account.
Right.
You have to have a key code to get into it, or passcode, or whatever. It's the same thing. That's what but they call it a key code.
So it was on this hard drive, and then he takes it and he throws it away.
Right.
By
The key
accident.
code was on that hard drive.
The key code was on the hard drive. So he goes back to the dump, and they won't let him go on the dump.
Unbelievable.
Now he tries to get back for 10 years to get this thing,
dude,
because he finds out, what is this thing worth?
well, as the Bitcoin is going up and up and up, and it's what, like 8,500 Bitcoin or something like that.
Yeah.
100,000,
Yeah.
8,500,000 per coin. So I can see why if he had 75,000 of these Bitcoins.
No, it's 7,500, 8,000. So they estimated it being on almost $1 billion. $1 billion.
That'd be way more than that.
I mean, that's what they were talking about.
I mean,
They
at the
said
time, like
they
I
said it
think
was
at the
like-
time
at
when
that time
he
it was like
realized,
estimated at $1 billion.
at $1 billion. But now
So,
it's even multi-billion.
talking about
right?
the needle in the haystack.
Unbelievable.
So they wouldn't let him go do it. So whoever actually, say that property's sold,
Yeah.
right?
Then, hey, there's still somebody in this world that's gonna be looking for that treasure.
It's like, I'm going to buy this section.
And I'm gonna go through this for the rest of my life looking for hard drives.
Yeah. Could you imagine like an auction that out? Now you could have this section of this trash heap.
Dude. That's one of those things that, like, there are going to be people like, you've seen those like treasure hunters
yeah,
and all that stuff.
absolutely.
Somebody's going to be looking for that thing, because that is one of the probably most.
The only thing I
that's
think
bigger than a lottery.
he probably only invests, because you think about that every single day, right?
Yeah.
The only thing you'd invest in is a foot in the ass machine.
Yeah, right. You're thinking about it for the rest of your life.
Push the button, bam, right in the butt.
Dude.
Because there's no way I would.
I had
nightmares. That shit would wake me up. That would wake me up.
You'd be very, very upset.
Very upset. Now, somebody who wasn't upset was that Edwin Castro, that dude that won that $2 billion.
Yeah.
What I liked about him, what I liked about him, they had a short video of him, and he was driving around one of these Volkswagen mini buses. Have you ever did you own a Volkswagen?
I had a little Volkswagen Bug.
Yeah, so did I. 69.
Yeah. I don't know what year it was. It was just a red little Bug, and I had it in college. I bought it for like $500.
I can't believe I had a red Bug too.
I drove. Yeah. I mean, they were everywhere. Like at one point they were all over the road. Like, and then, I was driving that thing during the winter time, and all of a sudden it was like, boom, 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 car engine stops. I get out, and the engine's laying on the ground. Like
they're like mistaken for like a lawnmower engine.
Yeah, it had rusted out and fell on the ground. Like, I've never had a car where the engine falls onto the ground.
That's when you like look behind you, grab the VIN thing,
yeah,
and you start
and those
taking
things
the
are so
tags.
small and light. Like, I just literally pushed and dragged the whole thing off to the side of the road by myself, and then I took the license plates off and walked away. And it's probably still sitting there because it wasn't worth much. And I'm like,
dude, I had a Volkswagen, I had a Bug, I had a Volkswagen Thing, and I had a Vanagon, but I had to try to see, because, the theory of the Bug, did it float? So I drove this damn thing underneath one of those little viaducts.
Right.
It's kind of a little floated.
yeah,
I mean, a little bit, it was flooded. So I kept it right alongside where the sidewalk was.
Yeah.
So I kept the tires on the concrete.
yeah, you're trying to be safe a little bit.
Exactly. I'm like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. And I go right in the water, and that shit comes right in the car. Like it,
Right.
it should, right? It comes right in. Well, the car actually starts floating. I have it in second gear. I keep grinding. I'm like driving along the concrete.
How wet was it in there?
It was so damn wet. I mean, it was flooding out. But the funny part, when I got to the other side, I had no flipping brakes at all.
Oh,
It
no.
took me like 30 minutes for the damn brakes to
dry out.
Yeah. It like took me 30 minutes. The stupidest thing that I ever did.
Dude.
It was so dumb.
Those VW Bugs though they were like little gas chambers too. Like the carbon monoxide and from the engine and stuff, because that's how you get the heat.
Yeah.
It would come off the engine,
Yeah.
and like inevitably you'd be like sucking in all this freaking
It's
exhaust.
like driving around during the summertime. It's like one of those easy bake ovens.
I'm surprised more people didn't die in those little things.
Those things were hot as hell, but we still drove them around because $10,
right.
$10, you'll drive
You can go anywhere.
$10, man.
Yep.
$10 to fill that damn tank up. You'll be driving all freaking
I feel like
week.
it was even less.
It was.
It was like,
Well, it depends. I mean, how much
yeah.
gas we were paying.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was dirt cheap. But I had the van again. I used to take the dogs to the causeway, let him swim all the time. And I realized something. It was a couple of weeks ago. I had a passenger on the plane, and they kept going on and on and on about these dogs that were on the plane, and
That they
the
don't
more
like
that,
them on there.
well, the more that well, you like dogs,
Yeah, I
right?
like dogs. I love dogs.
Yeah.
Dogs.
So when I was looking at this person, the more that I looked at him, I'm like, I don't know if I like you that much. You know what I mean? I don't know if I trust you that much.
If
You
you're
don't
not
like-
an animal lover,
but you don't like dogs.
Something a little
How could
off.
you not like dogs? The whole thing, I'm like, the person is losing me in the conversation.
Right.
And the whole time I'm going, but you don't like dogs.
The crazy thing is, like my wife, she's like highly allergic to these dogs, and I grew up with all kinds of animals. Like my family, like for some reason, ever since I was a little kid, we always had like the dog of the time. Like we had Great Danes, Saint Bernards, Irish Setters, Chows. We had like whatever the hot dog, Black Labs. Like it was. We had all those dogs. And it was like one time we lived in the redwood forest in the foothills of California. We had 4 dogs and like 17 cats.
That's crazy.
It was like so we loved it. And my wife's family is they were in the animal cage business, so they had dogs and cats all the time. But we don't have anything because
I'm
she's
at that
allergic.
part that when a person does that, and I get that, allergies, right?
Yeah.
Or sometimes people are just afraid of them.
Yeah, I mean, there's those dogs that are like the classic dogs that everybody is like adamantly afraid of because of the stereotypes of those dogs. Doberman Pinscher, Great Danes, Pit Bulls. People are like scared of those dogs just because. And some of those dogs are like the most lovable dogs.
Oh man,
right?
the best videos that they ever come out with,
Right.
when they show like a pit bull, because
Right.
a pit bull was actually bred to be a dog, to be a family dog for the kids to play with them and beat up because they're so meaty, so beefy. But the funny video is when they are like, I went out to get this pit bull, and what I purchased was this, and they show this massive pit bull. It looks like death standing there. You know what I mean? And then when I got it home, it was like this.
Hi.
It was like had the little clown hat on, and it's like this goofy little thing. And I love that because it was so stereotypical of these dogs.
Right.
The dogs are just dogs, right? They just love. That's all they do.
That's all they do.
If you have a problem, I don't know if I trust you.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said something that you love them, because I don't trust your ass.
Shit.
I'm telling you. But okay, this was stupid. Guy, did you see the guy that drove the Mercedes into the airport at Detroit?
Oh yeah, that was ridiculous. I mean, not only did he go through the front door, he went all the way to the ticket counter, like ran into the ticket counter.
Yeah, it was like express check-in.
Like, that's crazy.
All the way through.
Like,
you think? Yeah, but if you were picking cars, wouldn't you have chose the station wagon?
I don't know if they picked their car.
I don't know, but I'm just sitting there thinking, if I would have chose a car to drive through that.
What car today do I want to drive through the airport?
Mercedes or the station wagon? I'm thinking I'm choosing the station wagon. Yeah, it's just a pick.
Depends on the year of the car.
Yeah, exactly. Full coverage. So there's this Florida guy. So he steals a boat, and when they capturing this person, he was dressed up like a woman.
Trying to evade.
I love criminals.
Trying to evade the authorities, right?
Yeah, I love criminals in America. So this
smart ones.
It's not going to go good in jail when they take you there, because you're dressed up like a woman with a dress.
We're right back to the gravy
and a wig.
Gravy line,
right? Not good. Right. It's not going to be a good one.
You looking good.
You looking fine.
You looking fine. Why don't you come over here and snuggle?
He like gravy.
You mean my friend? He like gravy.
So, did you catch the Fast and Furious one?
No.
That girl, you didn't catch that one, that blonde?
Oh, that girl.
Dingling runs right past the police officers.
Entitled little brat.
She runs right past the police officers, given a ticket. He chases her down.
Have you been flagged down in the street like that?
Yeah, they tell you to stop.
Yeah, right up the street here. They're like, they get on the street and they're like, pull over, pull over. Yep. Like you see them, it's like she was like, right by. She like sped up.
Yeah, like Indy 500.
Yep.
So she blows past him. She ends up going right down the street. Yeah, this is how dumb she was.
And parks it
right on the corner so he could see it. And then walks up there. And the best part of this whole thing, you're going to show these videos at the bottom, right? You're going to put the clips
I'm going to put some clips in.
You guys have to watch this. If you didn't see this, you have to watch this clip. This girl is so dumb. So he's talking to
And
her.
entitled.
There's a whole bunch of
Brat.
stupid.
There's all kinds
yeah.
of
And,
verbs to go with this girl.
She's going to be well dressed in prison too when she gets there. But the best part of it is when her dad gets on the phone and starts reading her the riot act for being such an ass. Well, you don't see it nowadays,
Yeah,
right? They're usually
that's
blaming the
good.
cop or they're blaming somebody else.
Right.
Finally, they're blaming the girl, and he's like, "Well, great, you just ruined your damn life." Right? There goes your nursing career. There goes this. There goes that. And when you get that one phone call, he goes, "Think about it. Think about the one person that's
Right.
going to bail you out because it won't be this number."
Don't call me.
Exactly. It was perfect. I love that. It was the best.
Would your parents be bailing you out?
Hell no. You kidding me? They would have already hung up. It wouldn't even, that whole conversation. Your son, Gary's in jail.
Yeah, I don't think my parents would be. They would have left me there. Been like, he needs to learn a lesson.
Yeah. It's been hung up. There's no way. You better hope it's not the weekend.
He'll figure it out.
You better hope it's not the weekend.
That's right.
Right? Because you staying in until Monday. You are staying until Monday, I guarantee you.
Oh,
now, the other crazy one, you seen this flirtation on the plane
oh,
with the wife? Do you see how stupid that was?
What a insecure.
It's like
ass.
food fight on the plane.
Yeah, this guy was like, I mean, he was like so like wound up because he thought somebody was flirting with his wife. Like, come on, like this is ridiculous. And then he starts getting arguments with everybody in the plane, and then his retaliation is gonna turn around and throw a pizza on you.
Do you ever notice that on the plane though? When they do that, they like pollinate every person going up.
Yeah,
right. I'm gonna fight with you. I'm gonna fight with you. I'm gonna fight with you on my way out.
Yeah.
Right. And everybody's so like this.
Yeah. Bye.
As you're exiting the aircraft, everybody's giving you this big applause as you get. Stupid people.
Stupid.
The one thing I always say is in our job, the play is always the same.
Oh yeah.
The actors are different.
Actors are different.
Right? They're always different.
Every day you get on the plane, you don't know what you're getting.
They're always different.
We don't know if we got a clown troupe or we got a drama troupe.
Yeah. but for sure, the one thing that I know that I got this week.
Yeah, what's that?
An arrogant ass.
Arrogant ass.
I did. So let's go to the inspirational quote since we're going to end it.
Yeah, let's start it there.
It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. And damn, is that right today?
That's right.
Because how many times you guys have no idea.
Yeah, I think we recorded today about 15 times. I don't know. No, I'm exaggerating, but it was like, but this is perfect for us. This is this and this show. We need to continue on. We're continuing on. Doesn't matter how long it takes. We're going to continue to do it, and we're going to have fun doing it. And
I'm going to continue to do it because I'm going to come back here and beat up on your ass just as much as you beat up on my ass. That's the best part about this is because the more that we get warmed up.
Yeah.
When you guys hear like all this.
Warmed up.
See what I'm saying? Right? You always got to.
You guys heard it.
Yeah. I don't give a crap. He always does that. But, that's the one thing that I love about this. The more that we get warmed up.
Yeah.
The funnier that it gets with me and him. And even if you guys aren't laughing, I'm always laughing.
Always laughing.
So you guys got to do the same thing. So even if you didn't find us funny.
Oh, well. We're keep on going.
We're going to keep going. So, but anyway, we had a great time. You guys have a great week. I hope you guys come back. Thanks for coming every week and seeing us. And we will see you next week.
See you next week on Cabin Pressure.
See you guys.
And that's a wrap. Another episode of Cabin Pressure with Shawn and G. If you made it this far without subscribing to our YouTube channel, what are you even doing with your life? Seriously, questioning your judgment. Hit the subscribe button like it owes you money. Ring that notification bell. Do that thing. You know you want to. Because let's be real, finding this podcast was fate. Staying unsubscribed, that's just disrespectful to the universe. We'll see you next week for another episode where we promise you absolutely nothing except more of whatever this was. Until then, keep your tray tables up, your seatbelts fastened, and your YouTube subscription subscribed. Peace out, and subscribe already.